My name is Tara Ross, and in just a couple of weeks, along with 14 other pretty amazing people, I get to go to Swaziland, Africa. This will be my fourth time going on this mission trip, and so this has become kind of sacred ground for me. You might not even have heard of the country of Swaziland until you clicked on this link, and thank you for doing that. It's a tiny little country located inside mostly the country of South Africa, and even though it's small, it has some pretty big titles. Swaziland has the highest rate of HIV/AIDS in the world. There are 200,000 orphans and vulnerable children because a generation of adults have died. The total population of Swaziland is less than 1 million people. They are one of the 5 poorest countries in the world. As we speak, Swaziland is experiencing an historic drought of just impossible, epic proportions. Herds of livestock are dying because there's not enough water. Crops that are needed for food can't be harvested. They can't even be planted because they don't have enough water for irrigation. It's a difficult situation. But the thing that Swaziland does have is it has the most amazing, beautiful, resilient children. In 2007, we partnered with a little plot of land over there in Swaziland. It's called the Mkombokati Care Point. And now 200 kids walk, some of them many, many miles, to this care point every day. And they come for food and to be seen and to be known and to be loved and to learn, to be discipled, to learn about how to process their grief. And so we get to go and we get to show up and we get to hug and love these children and to do whatever we can in whatever small way to make their little lives a little easier. And that's where you come in. We need your help to do that. You and I today most likely got up and took a shower. We used soap. We brushed our teeth with a toothbrush and toothpaste. We washed our face. We put on our underwear and our socks and picked out our shoes. And we didn't think twice about that. That's not true of these kids, especially those kids that are 10 years old and the head of their own household. A stick of deodorant isn't taken for granted. It's really, truly a gift for them. And we would like to bring each of these children these basic needs. We want to purchase a hygiene kit for them. We want to buy them each 3 pairs of underwear and a couple of pairs of socks. We want to purchase them school shoes. They need a certain kind of shoe in order to go to school. They can't be admitted if they don't have them on. And let me tell you, these shoes are pretty worn out. We want to wash their feet and put those shoes on them. We also want to bring something for the teenage girls. Once a month, things get pretty tricky for them in terms of hygiene. We want to bring them reusable pads that allow them to continue to go to school during their cycle and continue to live life as they normally would. And we want to teach them how to use these reusable pads. So we're asking for your partnership. We're asking for $10. We're asking for $100, for whatever it is that you feel like you can give to help us help these kids, to help Bafana and Zama and Neliswa and Menzi and Sipasile, all these young girls and boys, to help do what we can so that they can think a little bit less every day about just surviving and spend more time being able to think about thriving. So click on that link. Thank you so much for your partnership and your consideration and your generosity.